Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.
Fred, is it a good time to talk with you?
Sure. What's the matter?
As you know, I have accepted 3 new programs in our company this year, but I am not sure I can do my work well. And right now my dilemma is that I cannot find a person whom I can trust for these 3 programs.
What do you think we can do about this?
We are not willing to miss the chance, however, our staff is not big enough now. So, to be honest, I want you to help me to finish all these programs.
Well, sir, I am busy in market development. So I am worried whether I can do this.
I am aware you have been working so hard. Before hiring more employees, you are still needed to do this.
Okay, I will try this. This is what my boss is expecting, Sandy. He wants a detailed list of expenses and equipment costs.
That's going to take a while to put together, Paul.
The sooner, the better, Sandy. I don't think he'll sign anything till he's got that in his hands.
I'll get to work on it right away. Anything else?
If I understand the terms correctly, the length of the contract would be 1 year with a 1-year option. Is that correct?
Do you mean the contract for equipment rental or the one for training?
I was under the impression that both contracts had the same terms.
Yes and no. Let me see if I can clarify that. The terms are the same except that the contract for training has a clause that allows for the cancellation after the first 6 months.
Could you elaborate on that?
Sure. What I mean is that either side could cancel the training contract after the 6 months as long as it's in writing.
Let me see if I have that right. This contract is for 6 months of training, but if it isn't cancelled, continues for another 6 months. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, that's clear enough. Let's move on to the other terms.
Richard, do you have the number for that Chinese restaurant on the corner?
Yeah, hold on a second. I've got it in my office. Here it is. 553-2213.
553-2213. Great, thanks.
No problem. Pick me up something to eat too, please.
Mr. Emery, I think it's time to get a new computer.
Why, Christine? I think the one we have is fine.
For the amount of work we do on the computer these days, the one we're using is just too weak. We really need a higher model.
Well, I'll think about it. I don't know whether accounting is going to agree to such a big purchase.
Hi, Cole. What can I do for you?
If you have a few minutes, I'd like to talk to you about my future at this company.
Sure. Have a seat.
Thanks.
Let me just grab your file. How long have you worked for us now?
I've worked here as a sales representative for about a year now.
1 year already? It's amazing how time flies like that. Are you enjoying your job?
Yes, but I'd like to have a chance at job advancement.
I see. What job did you have in mind?
Well, I've noticed that is a position available as a sales manager.
Do you understand what duties that job would entail?
Yes, I would be directly responsible for all of the sales representatives in my department. I assume there'd be more meetings, paperwork, and other responsibilities, too.
That's right. Do you have any experience in management?
Yes. In fact, if you look at my resume, you can see that I was a manager before I started this job.
Well, I think you'd be the perfect candidate for the position. According to company policy, you'll still have to go through the formal application procedures though, so fill this application form in.
Okay, thanks for your support.
Come in and sit down.
Thanks, Mr. Liang.
Among all the assistants, I think you're on top of it. Based on the annual evaluation, the board of directors decided to give you a bonus.
Really? I am too happy.
I've been reviewing your work over the past few months. Thanks to your excellent work, we benefit much from your project. And you should get the Perfect Attendance Award too.
Thanks for your trust. Owing to my colleagues' help, I've successfully completed my task.
You are very modest and diligent. The distribution of bonus derived from the performance evaluation. You deserve it.
Thank you very much. I will redouble my efforts in the future. Hey Lisa, want to grab lunch with me?
Sure, Emily. We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, actually, we haven't hung out at all recently. You seem sort of under the weather. Is there something going on?
Well, keep this under your hat, but I think I'm going to quit after New Year.
Quit this company? Oh wow.
I know I should be pretty happy here, but I'm not finding the kind of job satisfaction I need. I'm a good graphic designer.
One of the best in the company.
That's kind of you to say. But the stuff we do here hasn't really challenged me very much at all.
Oh, I get it. Simply put, you're bored, huh?
That's one way of putting it. For me, a job needs to stimulate my brain, otherwise it becomes a daily drudgery.
Good morning. May I help you?
Good morning. Is Mr. Smith in? I'm Chang Jun from China National Petroleum Corporation. I'd like to see him.
Do you have an appointment with Mr. Smith?
No, I have an urgency to talk with him.
Wait a moment, please. I'll tell his secretary that you are here.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. He is holding a meeting until 10 o'clock.
It's 9 o'clock now, and I'll wait for him.
Where can I find information on this subject?
I'm not sure. Let's look up the catalog.
Will you give some advice on this experiment?
I advise that step be taken in power supply first.
What's his suggestion for this work?
His suggestion is that the work be started at once.
The way I see it is that they join us.
I think so too.
Could you copy this document for me?
It's my pleasure. How many copies would you want?
150. No. Wait. Make that 160.
Yes, sir. Will there be anything else?
No. Thank you. That will be all for now.
Your document will be ready in about 10 minutes.
Can I ask you what the office rules are?
Yes, do you know the 9 to 5 timetable?
Is it from 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock in the morning and 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock in the afternoon?
Yes, you are right.
What are your strong points?
Well, I'm very good with people. I'm honorable. I work hard. I work well under pressure. And I'm patient.
What kind of people do you like to work with?
I like a person who works hard. I don't like lazy people.
What's your greatest strength?
Well, this is a challenging question. I suppose I would say that I'm a quick learner.
So, you're smart.
I think so. I think that I am good at what I do.
What do you consider your weakness?
I'm not good at speaking in public. I feel uncomfortable when I speak in public.
That's not a problem. It's unnecessary for this position. I am calling to tell you that you are hired by our company.
I really appreciate your offer, but I have to decline it, because I have already taken another job which I prefer to work in.
You are welcome. Please call me if you change your mind.
I will. Thank you.
Good morning, I'm Daniel. I'm applying for the position of manager.
Yes. Sit down, please. How did you learn about our company?
I got to know your company through such famous brands as Lux, Lipton and Walls. After making a customer survey, I was glad to find out how your products are appreciated by millions of Chinese.
Why would you like to work with us?
It's the job I'm interested in. And your company is the best known. Although I don't have much experience as a manager, the job description you sent to me was very interesting. It's a job I've been dreaming of and I feel suited to fill it.
Oh, really? Would you transfer to another company if it is not what you expected?
I don't think so. As the saying goes, a great oak needs deep roots. I'm really interested in this job.
That's fine. Thanks for coming to see us. I hope to be able to let you know about the job within the week. What about the working hours?
Working conditions are very relaxed. You may work whatever hours you want, provided you get your job done properly.
I like flexible hours.
Would you mind changing the position or working place you've applied for?
No, I don't. I want to find a job in your bank as an accounting clerk.
Do you know various funds and accounts?
Yes, I enjoy working with that.
Great. We have a very pleasant working condition and I think we have a fine staff to work with.
I want to rent a formal suit here. Do you have a purple dress here?
Yes. What size are you?
I am a size 6.
Try this on, please.
This is just my size. How much is the rent?
The rent is 400 yuan a day.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.